Good evening, everyone. For those of you who are in Muslim countries, happy Eid or Salamat Hari Raya or wherever you are. Uh, I thought we'd tried a different game since all we've been streaming on this channel lately has been Dragon's Dogma, and I know a lot of you like FF16. Well, unfortunately for you all, we've already gone through FF16 quite a while back. So what you're instead getting is the crossover event for FF16 happening in FF14. So let's enjoy the ride. I unlocked the event sometime back, but I still haven't gotten around to actually playing it. And we're gonna set off towards the burning wall over there, which is apparently where our producer, or at least the in-game character from the producer Yushu PD, saw a certain figure appearing, like 2 stars, or so he said. So now we're heading that way to see what's up. And in case you're wondering, no, there is no music at the moment. Partly because, wait, dude, yeah. I do not, yeah. I have no music mounted. Been a very long time since I visited the Burning Wall. And I'm definitely going the wrong way by the looks of it. Because they're not allowing me to go over here. Yep. I believe it's this way, right? Yep. And here's our wandering minstrel. Here's Yoshi P waiting for us. The Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. Tis said these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Dalamud pierced the land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses at the ready. Severe surroundings for anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, this is one of those. They have this sort of mini game now and then during the story sequences where you use your first person view to find anything weird. Though I can't say I'm actually finding anything just yet. So what's with the weird ominous music? I thought this was not a so serious crossover. Well, I have no idea. I didn't ask anyone who played it before. So I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary here. Unless there's something very obvious and I'm not seeing it at all. Oh wait, of course. There's a strange man over here. And I think we all know who that strange man is. Make an unusual discovery. Okay. Oh, I just realized it's changed to actually FF16 music. Should bump that up, right? And then next we get the chance. Oh, no. Oh, Clive is looking weirdly high definition at 14. Where am I? What's going on? Well, mate, you're in a place called yours here, and we just found you laying in the middle of nowhere. A dream led you to me. I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I'm content to be known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero is Mika Oshko. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. Aye. The last thing I remember was the ruins. I still can't get over how high definition Clive is compared to my own character. It's really jarring. Head, where? How did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a frontistery physician look you over. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Work? Like, look at the detail on how blurry it's on my armor versus how good it looks on Clive. Clive's just limping along. So let me boost up the volume just slightly on the music after this. I feel like it would be a waste if you don't hear the good FF16 tracks. Hopefully that would not be too loud during the game sequences, although I get the feeling that 70 might be a bit too loud. 60, let's leave that at 60. Actually, why does my game look weirdly blurry? I have no idea why it looks so weird right now. Must be the recent GeForce update. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully it was not that a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. Yep, away. It was kind of you to wait, thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physician also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up here? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. What of the city, Clive? Do any parts of Ulta strike you as familiar? I mean, it shouldn't, right? You'd never been here. No, maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not other than. Still, I should like to think that sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Ball, the place we found you, is situated midwest betwixt Ulta and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Twelves is in order. Great, Dania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? If I must. Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. Gridania. The entire situation has knocked me off balance, I'm afraid. Mika, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you're ready. I am pretty much ready right now. A land on fire. Oh, they have the little FF16 logo as the quest complete now. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Will we need mounts? I mean, it's completely in another country, more or less. By airship? You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, Fred. If you say we are boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. They could have put in the FF16 quest acceptance sound too, but I think it's pretty similar to this one. Okay, if I may ask a foolish question, do these apps of yours actually fly? Well, yeah. A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. And now that I think about it, it is very rare for airships to be flying over at Clive's locale. Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know that the weapons on my back is called a sword. I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief for something that you clearly think of as commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? Ah, but dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. They're not going to give us an airship cutscene here, are they? Just the sounds. Well, Clive, how was your first airship travel? To feel that bracing wind, the deck shudering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So this is Gridania. It seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it's best if I follow your lead. Clive is now accompanying you. Okay, Clive, we have a little romp around the town to go to. Let me also speak to you if you have anything. That's it. Yeah, okay, not only the architecture, but the people as well. No, that is true. This tavern, it reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. I think we both know that no matter what we show Clive, he's not gonna learn anything from here. A chocobo. Now that's something I recognize. Yeah, it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as for the when and or the where, clearly you're not remembering as much as we all want you to remember. And I don't believe large crystals, well, you do have large crystals, but they're very different in purpose. An impressive crystal, not a mother crystal, surely. Yeah, I'd refrain from shattering this one. No, not nearly large enough. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Where to next? To the Darn quest area. Clive just following along with the usual jaunt is like really weird to me inside FF. You're not used to seeing different walk cycles here. It's a truly beautiful place. You've taken a liking to Gridania then? I do like what I've seen. It seems like a peaceful life here among the trees. Only, surprisingly, the 16 music fits Gridania really well. I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful, and that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander. All is quiet with the Izal. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? Oh, slow down there, Clive. You there? You there? This Garuda you speak of. Hey, where's my mouse? Sir, are you alright? Mika, do you know this gentleman? I found him in the middle of the burning wall. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that, though it seems Garuda's name has a little spark of some sort. Indeed. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course. Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any who stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder Seedseer is well versed not only in primal law, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to Steelgate Flank. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray, find me at Nopika's altar in Old Gridania, and I will see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. Yeah, I gotta say the 16 music like really meshes well with the 14 vibe. It kind of makes sense too. So let me why do the shadows feel so odd? Pretty high risk, I guess, but it feels slightly odd in the cutscene. The way back to where our loss begins with Garuda. Of that I feel certain. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. Greetings, honored guests. I never expected Connie Senna to actually meet Clive. Commander Halo has approached me of your friend's conditions. Yeah, this is he? Yeah, I really should have boosted the volume more than this on the music. A pleasure to meet you. I am Connie Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Klein, though beyond that I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with proprieties. It is your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakens some previous recollection. Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Izal, a people who once dwelt here in the Twilswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm, which is very familiar to Clive. I should add that Mika has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Well, that was a very long time back, anyways. A winged woman of volatile temperament with power of the wind. A fitting description of the opponent, I remember. But a deity? No, the will behind that monstrous visage was distinctively mortal. Mortal? I suspect Clive's Garuda and Izio's Primal are not one and the same. You should be coming in to make sure the timelines or the concepts are secure. Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized its description. Such a distinctive tattoo, escaping the notice of every local rumor monger from moms around. Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility, one consistent with past accounts I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. It's not the first time, that's for sure, but still. My brand. It's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal's name. It would seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One's subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making, then how am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Well, might as well, I guess. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. So you think me from another world. It's not the conclusion I would jump to on first things when you go around and confirm that there's no one who looks like Clive, but well, this is Final Fantasy XIV. And my memories of said world are not likely to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth, a truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Mika. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you have the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war and await me at Upkalu Falls. Why Upkalu Falls? Well, Clive, we've got our next destination. Clive seems somewhat bemused. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. I think we all kind of feel that. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Upkalu Falls, right? And where is that to be found? It's If it's the place I think it is, it's right here in Catania. Good. Not far then. Let's get on with it. And, okay, I'm gonna assume you know where that is. Making my way over to Alco. Why am I not sprinting? I could just sprint to make this faster. RP walking to the destination. Ah, seems like we're entering an instance battle here. Oh wait. I should have turned down the music a bit. This place. Why here? Yeah, that was my exact question. Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Luxos gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Their purpose is to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. I know something's there, why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seedseer's presence, words which brought him pain. Well, the significance of bearer eludes me. You and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, it is likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here, where Archon Luxor paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form will you bow battle with the phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation be, I fear your suffering will be all too real, yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Interesting, they gave me a level sync thing there, which is not usually a thing. Well, I guess we're heading into a battle with the freak now. Where has he sent us? You stand in the bowl of embers, the site where the Amulture summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the warrior of light became a slayer of gods. 'Tis but a convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno. Of course, this is our version of Ifrit, not Clive's version. An accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Yeah, this is the Ifrit you know. Yeah, my character surprise is pretty evident. Are we gonna get that iconic scene? It's time to uncover the truth. Ready when you are. It's time to uncover the truth. Alright. Time to find out who I am. Is it gonna become to me Ifrit? Oh, I am Ifrit. I would really like to have these orchestral rules. If they release the FF16 orchestral rules. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on his trail seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Mika. I mean, that's what I'm here for. During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Use Rising Flames to charge the flows and inflict high damage. With the proper timing, you can use dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within an enemy's range of attack. Huh, interesting, you're giving us context-sensitive abilities. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses, the dodge icon quickly use the dodge action. After executing a successful dodge action, the dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an ability to inflict additional damage. I think they're taking the mechanics of 16 and try to implement it in 14, which is something they do a lot with crossovers. They'll always try to take a portion of the game they're making crossover and implement it in this game. And you're gonna watch me fail it spectacularly. No worries there. Defeat the Infernal Shadow. Ah, a nice little touch with that 16 graphic there. R3. R3. Rising Flames is on the other side. Let's go. Why am I targeting you? Oh, I got a precision counter. So I forgot I am actually right now just FF14's level 50 gladiator, which doesn't really have much for rotation. No, I can actually use Rising Flame. Interesting. Why can't I use that anyway? Not sure why they're giving me Rising Flame, whether it has a special effect. It is nice to have an extra ability on level 50 Gladiator though. I mean, Paladin. Walking around, not so nice. These flames grow hotter, watch yourself. What is he up to? Letters. No, I got you. Ooh. Actually, I can't do anything to you. Do I intercept this? I can't even intercept this. Oh, yeah, now I can. This won't hold me. My thanks. Anytime, friend. I'm not sure whether I like this event better, or I definitely like Noctis's event a lot. So I wonder if I can time my dodges to the other attacks as well. I can. Interesting. Not exactly the most difficult fight, but having that extra the dodge mechanic is kind of fun. It's a shame I realized I could only use it on AoEs much later. Still in the fight? Yeah, I guess I am. Oh, he's gone into cinematic mode. The blades are feeding him power. Yes, this is the same mechanic from before. Oh, that actually hit me. I guess I have to use it a bit earlier to do latency. We can't rely on steel alone. Yeah, I suppose we can. He's actually using one of his strongest abilities. Just a few more. Leave none standing. Oh, I lost my precision counter there. On your guard, he means to unleash hell. I guess he did. Still with me? Let's finish this. Fiery Rampage. I wanted to use that, but it was on the other side. No, down for the count there. We're doing the right first, right? Bit trickier to do that one. Oh, I actually ended up doing the precision counter doing the dodge. Time for a team attack? Or do we get the... Yeah, do we get the iconic line? I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. I am afraid. You're not afraid. I am. Too bad they couldn't get the voices over, because it would have been so much fun just to hear them being voiced here too. And it's good to hear this music again. In the battle against your own mind, it would seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Oh, Torgo? What's Torgo doing over here? The illusion is unraveled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. Oh, I keep pressing exit, because I've been playing so much Dragon's Dogma. This is Torgirl, Wolf Puff raised in the duchy. There is no more loyal ally in battle and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. That would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Toggle is here to lead you back to your own world. Excuse me? Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother Joshua was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix Flame, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer, until one day, I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. transformation was instinctive and controlled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. I was in search of answers. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth. And then everything fitted to... Oh, that is actually a really nice way to fit this crossover into the story. Because that, in 16, Clive does actually faint there. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason that you would arrive in Ultar. Yes? What are you thinking? I am thinking that to see you back home, that we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. He's already setting off. I guess we'll just follow him back there. Or not. I guess I have to teleport over there. Let's go to Camp Tribal. And the burning wall is over there, so... It's been a long time since I heard the mount music. I usually have it switched off. Does this allow me to go through there? Should, right? Just barely, though. Wait, too far. Where's the entrance? Oh, over here. Thank you. Let's go by ground, it's a lot easier. No, we are not joining that fate. And Clive should be... Wait, why is someone here? D. Huskin. Togel's saying nothing. Togel's ears are pricked up, his senses focused on his surroundings. Such an incredible sight. I was in no state to appreciate these crystals the first time. We've come this far, now Togel will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Togel? Take me home. Bark. Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Togel will then begin leading you onwards. Follow Togel to his destinations and try not to fall behind. If you leave Clive or the Minstrel for any reason, or lose sight of Togel, you may try again by returning to the start. I really doubt we're going to lose sight of him in here. Unless I stop to talk to someone. Or he takes a path that is wholly unknowable to me. But I guess if you're a lower level, you'd actually be aggroing the mobs. But considering that I'm pretty much maxed out on this character, none of these are going to aggro. Even if they do, they won't survive for long. Kinda odd to just have a follow the NPC quest at this point, though. Like maybe they just wanted to give you guys or everyone playing 14 a chance to just accompany Torgal and Clive and Yoshi P on a little walk. So this is our destination. Yep. I sense the end to this extraordinary tale is at hand. That would be correct. Because you're going to use a crystal to get back. Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me? Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and rain threatened to all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix? And this is where it all happened. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place of ours. In ours. Drawn to the flame. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardship or bitter the truth. May your journeys be fair. May your journeys be fair. And yours as well. You don't seem the type to stand still. Come, Torgal, we have answers to seek and Velistia awaits. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I love how they break the fourth wall with stuff like this, because they know they're talking to the player right now, and that the player can just go and play 16. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Mika. I've actually already managed it, thank you. It was a very fun experience. Our little adventure is over, set into in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. For your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proves the trustworthy guy that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. Oh, you got a Torgal mount. May his loyal spirit serve you well in your travels. Until we meet again. You get Clive's outfit, a toggle mount, and a toggle pop. That must be the toggle card. I mean, Clive's card. It's probably in the gold saucer by now. Let's see. There's the whistle. There's the pop. And here's... Wait, can I use that? And the meaty and entire coffer. That have a hand... Oh yeah, it should, right? Meaty and chouse. Meaty and solarits. No headpiece though. So we're gonna unequip that. Huh. It's kinda okay on my character. I'm not sure whether it fits too much. It feels like I'm a taller version of Clive at the moment. And mount guide number 2. According to the Wanderer Missile, this beast who appeared to aid the stranded Clive was the guiding spirit born of his master's memory. So impressed was the ever insightful musician by the creature, he decided to create this faithful facsimile in hopes that it might also serve as your loyal companion. Oh, and it has the... Yeah, don't worry. This Torgal can fly. It has the 16 music, which is a nice touch, I guess. What is the action? Oh, it's a pet action. Okay, not bad. I agree with this decision. Anyhow, that's it for me tonight. If anyone's watching, I hope you had fun joining me on the FF16, FF14 crossover. I'm gonna head out for tonight, and to those in Muslim countries, Eid Mubarak, Hari Raya, Salamat Hari Raya, and a very good night to you all. Bye.